I remember asking you that, is this a dream or is this like a reality? Will I see that?
Yeah.
Or will I, make it there or what? But yes, when you have reached the bridge, after you pass the bridge, then you can say that, yeah, I can say that now that it was worth it. Food is not life.
Yes.
Life is about, like enjoying spending with your loved ones, doing things with your loved ones.
Yes.
And being able to work and provide for your loved ones as well. My life right now is that I don't have to go and look for toilets. That's number one thing. It's like when I was going through that and when I made a mistake, I tried everything and and this, what's called like about YouTube thing, like a lot of people, there are like false information in YouTube as well, like,
Oh yeah,
to make
lots of
money.
it. Yeah,
People
lots of it.
try to be famous and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm like, what should I do? And I told myself, what do I got to lose? Because like doctors telling me that eventually they will have to cut off my bowel, and then it could work, or it might not work. There's like 50-50 chance, and then death.
So what made you
That's what.
join then? What made you join the program if you're a bit skeptical? Was it after you talked to us? What made you join?
Well, I thought to myself, I have to make a decision. It's like, and I told myself that I have to try because it's either that or cutting off my bowel or death. So, so I'm like, uh, I've lost the trust in doctors then, because that's what they're telling me, and I'm going to doctors to get help, and it wasn't helping the situation at all. So things were keep getting worse and worse. So then I met. Obviously, then we had a Skype tutorial, I think, or just talk to see how it is or something like that. So we had a talk, and at that point, your brother reassured me a bit, kind of, which helped a lot, because when your brother reassured me, that's when, that's when my belief, like the skeptical, thinking kind of like reduced down a bit, because I was reassured, and at that point, I would say that anyone in my position would need that, especially when you have a long history of, depression and stress and all that.
Yeah.
But
All right. So you decided to join the program. How did you find, like, what was the things that you found were helpful, and what were some of the challenges that you faced?
well, the challenges I faced, number one is it does get to your head, because when you have had depression, and on top, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
When you had a depression, and on top, when you're going through that, it makes double worse, I would say. So at that point, I would advise people to take help in dealing with depression, and not to jump into this straight away. Because like what I did is, like, I went 100%, like, from eating meat, eating milk, everything, to without. I haven't even started the program then fully, because I was like still sorting out the payment system and everything. So from there, without any guidance, I just like started eating bananas. So that wasn't a good idea. So
Yeah, the
kind of
guidance
like
is very
worse.
important, huh?
Yeah, of course. And yeah, the
Why is the
challenges
guidance so
was
important,
that,
Jobayer? Why is the guidance so important?
because Because to get reassurance, because you don't know what's happening, because you're not the expert, because you don't have the knowledge. Even a person can read thousands of books, but it's nothing compared to an experience.
Exactly.
It's a completely different, field, completely different, views and experience. So that's why guidance is the most important, I would say. Because without guidance, you cannot succeed in this.
Much harder.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's impossible. I would say it doesn't work. And as I was going through this healing phase, obviously your desires do kick in, especially when you come from a family of chefs. That is hard. When you come from a family of chefs, that kicks in really hard. So you end up making mistakes, and you end up learning from those mistakes, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And no one's perfect, Everyone's gonna make mistakes, and you have to learn from them. It's just about not making the same mistakes again, right?
Yeah, definitely. But then it does help a lot in the long run. By making mistakes, you learn from them.
Yes.
And you have an better experience in your life, because obviously, I cannot tie you or your brother down for the rest of my life.
Correct.
Yes, you are there even after the program has ended. You do give tips, you do accept calls, you do talk as a friend. You are there, obviously, but you cannot be there, for the rest of a person's life. A person has to live the life as well.
Exactly.
So the ups and downs that you go through, you learn a lot. So it's nothing to worry about. If anyone makes mistakes, it's a good thing, because learn from the mistakes, so you have a better knowledge then in later on in the future to help you deal with your life.
Exactly. So you went through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges. The healing process was hard and confronting, but you started to get better, right? And how did that feel?
First, before the better part, I remember asking you that, is this a dream or is this like a reality? Will I see that?
Yeah.
Or will I, make it there or what? But yes, when you have reached the bridge, after you pass the bridge, then you can say that, yeah, I can say that now that it was worth it. And not only that, I would say that it's giving me a better life, a happier life, to able to enjoy with my families and friends.
Yes. And that's most important, isn't it? That you actually, instead of thinking about food all the time, you're actually spending time with people who you care about and that matter, and you can actually enjoy your life.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't have to sacrifice food. The thing is, you don't have to sacrifice nice foods.
That's true.
But the thing is, food is not life.
Yes.
Life is about, like enjoying spending with your loved ones, doing things with your loved ones.
Yes.
And being able to work and provide for your loved ones as well.
Tell everyone what your life is like now and what kind of advice you would give to people who are currently have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, and what should they do?
Well, I would say that it's like my life right now is that I don't have to go and look for toilets. That's number one thing. It's like when I was going through that and when I made a mistake, I remember I went with my sister into the town, and there was like festival going on. And I remember eating Turkish cheese. There's a guy next to the cheese. I remember trying that, just a small taste, and that made situation a lot worse. First, I did not feel it did not kick in, but about after 5-10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes max, I kind of pooped my pants in public. That's the worst ever situation I have ever lived, I would say, but I learned from it, and it was a good thing, good experience. It's like, yes, in the moment you do say the stuff, words comes out in your mouth that why why these things are happening to me, and why did I join the program? But in the end, you appreciate a lot, and the things that you guys did. It's like, you guys, didn't even ask for extra money even after the program ended. You want to ask for support even then. It was a big help, You guys are not there to earn money. You guys are not there, to make money on people. I can say that now. Because even after the program, you guys are still there, helping out even with bits and bats. And the advice I would give to people is that if you have stress, you should deal with the stress first. Otherwise, it would make the situation a lot worse. I would say.
All right, and finally, what advice would you give someone who's got ulcerative colitis and is watching this video?
Obviously, the number one is like to deal with the stress, and number two is like not jumping in like I did. Like without joining the program, like just knowing about in video, like as your brother mentioned that have bananas it would heal. Yeah, but like just based on that information, jumping into the healing procedure doesn't help. You need the guidance. From beginning. So from eating meat and dairy products, jumping into that would make the situation a lot worse. And I would advise people that they should try to join this program as soon as possible, because it would make their life a lot easier. And at the same time, if they have some issues in their past, they should also deal with that at the same time by seeking a psychologist or something like that, and it helps the situation a lot better. From my experience, I would say that, because otherwise it is tough. It's not easy.
And we tell everyone it's tough. It's not an easy thing, but it's what do you consider when you have colitis? If you take the medication, you get short-term relief, but you struggle for life. Okay? But in this situation, you get short-term discomfort, but you enjoy your life. So it's the opposite of what the medication does. You have to struggle for a bit to heal, and then you get to enjoy your life. But if you stay on medication, you might get relief here and there, but you're always going to be sick, and you're always going to be struggling with the disease.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, like one thing I kept on asking is like, like my weight, I dropped new low. I would say I dropped my weight to a new low from 70. I think I went down. Obviously, I was going down as I was on medication, as it wasn't helping medication. It was starting to detox. So, and I dropped my weight to 68 or 9. And then when I went on this program, I went to 52 or something like that. So I dropped a new low, and then after the program, as I was healing, I kept on asking you and your brother, how come my weight are not going up? What's going on? But your brother advised that it will go up, once your body is ready to go up. So, and now I have reached, probably I weigh like 64 now.
Wow.
So it has gone up a lot.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So you see, it does help. It will go up eventually. It will go up. But you need to be patient about it, I would say, and you need to do the right thing. You cannot just say, that's what I did, based on the information that you provided. I also made another mistake even after the program, that I was frustrated with my weights, like and when I met psychologists, they weren't willing to help me because they gave me tips that, oh, we cannot help you unless you eat certain things. They thought I had eating disorder or something like that, and certainly I didn't have that. So I ended up eating kind of like fatty food, which did not agree with me. Like a lot of avocado, like 5, 6 a day. And it did not work with me. It did not work because I went from that to that, and like I jumped, and then I kind of like dropped down again. So then when I was going through the same phase again, I asked you for help even after the program. So you advised me, how to deal with that. So now it got better again.
Yeah, good.
So obviously, you cannot. Your body works naturally. You cannot just. You cannot quick fix, and you cannot just force your body to do what you want.
That's
your
right.
Body will do it naturally.
That's right.
Everything will come naturally.
That's the most important thing. All right, Jobayer, well, thank you so much for sharing your story. I think it's wonderful that you're able to share your experiences with everyone on our channel. Shamiz and I are so proud of you that you've been able to heal and you're living a medication-free life and you're healthy. And we wish you all the best for your future with you and your family. And we hope that we will meet you someday.
Definitely,
Somewhere
you
in the world.
promised me the Ethiopian food.
Yeah.
We would have.
Yes.
So I'm coming to New Zealand, definitely.
All right, we'll see you. We'll see you in New Zealand. All right,
Hopefully.
man. Take care, and
Thank you
once
so
again,
much. It was really, really appreciative. I know I wasn't an easy person to deal with. I know I've annoyed probably a lot of it. You and your brother. Your brother probably gave up on me then, but but you still stuck by me even after the program. You guys, still even emails. I kept on emailing you, and you responded. You're always there, and that really helps. I asked, if you wanted any money, I was willing to pay for it, and you guys said no, you don't need any money, and you still, you did it with all your heart. You want people to get better because you're not there to use people to make money like these pharmaceutics and all that. You guys really want to help people, and that is a big thing nowadays because there aren't many people that's doing that.
no, yeah, it's true. But hey, we do our best, and that's all we can do, right?
Yeah, that's true. But it's really really appreciate really.
I appreciate your kind words, and again, thank you for coming on the channel. And as I said before, I wish you all the best, and live a long, healthy life after colitis.
Thank you so much, will do.
All right, thanks, Jobayer.